Howdy. Oh my, that is a funky looking goblin. Ah, take a newspaper, yes please. Boring Springs Gazette. Some rocks. Swimming again. Some whiskey. Create a nurse brand whiskey. Good for what else, yeah. I'll grab a bottle of whiskey. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. You got nurse brand whiskey. And now, attack the goblin. I suppose, yeah. It's my only choice. Let us attack the goblin. I will kill the goblin. I have one action point. I can shoot all manner of things, but it would make more sense to shoot that guy. I can shoot with my pistol. I can slap him in the face with a melee attack. I can use my snake to whip it. That would use 1 AP. I can't see precisely where my AP is. Ah, you have 1 action point. So I would be using it all if Giving up is the same as losing. Well, that ain't the shit I kinda like doing. So let's see my snake whip.
Snap to it, whip snake!
Because I just wanna see it. It is literally whipping a snake out and whipping him with my snake. I have no AP. I don't know how you gain AP, but I'm sure it will become apparent at some point. Pew! Oh, I see! His stats were in the corner. I should have paid more attention. I thought they were my stats, but no, target a goblin. So if I want to target myself, will I get my stats? Yes, I will. 14 out of 20 health, but that's plenty of health to twat him in the face! Punch him! Victory is mine! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I scored myself a real fine victory with my guns and my slapping fists. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You gain free experience. You left spores everywhere, though. You hose them down with that can of fungicide, and then you head back up those stairs with the satisfaction that you've stolen a newspaper, some whiskey, and dealt with the problem at hand. Howdy, sir. Howdy, good to see you. Good to see you again, Evelina. You keep changing your accent, my friend. So do you. It's weird. It's like you can't actually choose an accent for these things. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Evelina. I knew you was a stand-up gal the moment you walked in here. He gives you a bag of 200 meat. Hey-o. That's actually not what he said. Here you go. I read it as hey-o. So who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pass to her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. I will talk to her then. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowgirl. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for her teeth if she don't leave me in peace? Okay, bye-bye. Let's talk to you again. I found this mug. Much obliged. Thanks. You tip your hat to the bartender. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Take your leave. Howdy, sir. Howdy, ma'am. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Okay, bye, Susie. Just as I thought, howdy. I think it's time for us to go out and try and go back. Oh, actually, we can get our horse, can't we? That's the crucial thing. Our horse looked derpy.
Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you, please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, allow me to see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. The All-Hole Mine, the Boring Springs Boneyard, the Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places?
I think they like the environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here.
A bag of homing oats.
They're special pigeon-infused oats.
Okay, will do. See you later. Can I buy this horse? Oh, I didn't mean to leave the horse, sorry. Can I buy this horse? This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. Maybe he'll... Oh, dig through a haystack. I get another needle. Can you sell me a horse? Yes. Sure thing, I should ride. I sure want you to. Horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have 1 horse available. Let me think on that then. Because if I'm not allowed to change my mind, I don't necessarily want to immediately by a horse? You said something about an injury.
Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Nobody knows. She just shut herself in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey.
Is that an actual nurse, or?
I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic.
Well, interestingly enough, we happen to have a swimming cowboy. We happen to have a Nurse Whiskey. So I'm going to offer you a Nurse Whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favourite, I'm led to believe.
Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright then. Alright then.
Hold on. She can be Irish as well. Running out of voices distinctly. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Oh, books. Hey Doc, can I look at your books?
Not until you give me the whiskey you promised me.
Hey, look, I'm trying. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Why, I'm pleased at that. Oh wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? I'd say so, but hey, this is that sort of time where health and safety didn't exist. Doc Alice looks to be in her 50s. Her hair is green and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out a hand. Oh, whiskey. Oh, top of the morning to you, you bastard. No, that's your Scottish accent. You can only do the Scottish is where you end everything in the word bastard. Irish, you got to try and do something else. Whiskey start. Don't know what that one was. She cracks. She gets a fucking crack out. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask. She takes it out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. I can now look at her books. Sure, if you want. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. Okay, you survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, or Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Make like a tree and oh yes, I thought it was suggesting that. I mean, I like the common gag there. That's nice. I will just acknowledge that. It's a very nice, entertaining little gag there. But what I thought they were saying was you could make the books into a tree and then leave, which would be weird. It's a little bit late to start leafing through goblinoid tongues, but you never know. Let's have a go. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You learn to speak goblin, sorta. You got a pert goblin tongue. Let's have a look at the Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat. I wonder why meat? I suppose maybe because we're stick folk and therefore have no meat on us? I don't know, but it seems a peculiar choice not to just go, let's do gold, let's do meat instead. I don't know if there's any justification at some point, but at the moment it just seems like, meat? Why? I don't understand. Oh well, carry on. Enjoy it. It's enjoyable. I'm loving it. I know. You either work for McDonald's or you have an insatiable appetite for enjoying video games. Maybe both. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. Yeah. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. So let's now finally have a look through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. What is it that Fred Ferguson did? This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Make like a tree and leaf. Okay, so I think we've pretty much dealt with everything here. I think this was the way I'm not allowed to go. That's fine. Is there a sprint button? Oh, I see. That's a jump button. It just is slightly peculiar when you've got the speedy thing. So no, that is your travelling speed. 300 miles go. You need a horse, but I don't want the dull horse. But apparently, it's the only horse I'm allowed. I suppose I'm going to have a horse. Rats, I don't have that much meat. Okay, so maybe... is there another way of exiting town? Because I don't... there we go. That's the button we're after. Okay, so we can go to Thousand Snakes Gulch to rescue another horse. We can go to Orahole Mine. We can go to the Fricka Gang's hideout. Or we can go to Boring Springs Boneyard. Well, I'm thinking we're going to go to Thousand Snakes Gulch, because I mean, in fairness, I am a snake oiler, therefore I need to perhaps keep up with my many snakes that I require for my snake oiling. Oh, there's a shiny one of these rocks, real shiny. I got myself a shiny rock. Oh, I'm loving the fact that I got me a shiny rock. Luckily, those cactuses don't actually do any real damage. I don't have any other option, but, you know, I'll attack that snake. I don't know if it's gonna do me any real good or not, but I'm attacking the snake anyway. So, I got full health. That's quite helpful. Oh boy, that gun was an effective shooting implement. It did a lot of damage to that snake. Victory over the snake. You collect 1 venom and 1 medicine. Before long, they'll call you Snake Burner in Aralina. Well, that's not exactly what I want, because obviously I'm a snake oiler, so I kind of want the snakes. So I've actually got the nasty ring equipped to me. A floppy derby, a deputy pistol, and a dusty turnip. What does that do? Your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. So that'd be useful if I suddenly... And yes! They've recharged, so let's extract some venom, let's extract some medicine, so that we can keep up just continually having health items available to me. Whoa, they're quick? Well, they may be quick, but guess what? I am quicker on the draw! I don't think they're going to win, even if I just nonchalantly keep shooting. But then again, oh no, there you go. 1 shot, 1 kill. Technically it's 2 shots. You shut up, boy. You shut up. I'm not interested in what you've got to say. I'm good at attacks. Whoa, they're quick. They're quick on that draw. One feels like I probably can't poison a snake, so I'm not going to bother using any of my snake abilities. We'll leave those snake abilities until we get a sort of proper hardcore boss. Oh, okay, that's an inconvenient amount of damage. I don't think I'm going to do 14 damage in 1 turn, and he might actually kill me. But I'm not going to get much health back from this, but still, we'll grab a bottle of health and medicine. I feel like I should have more medicine, because I mean, I know I've picked up some other bits and pieces of medicine, but I don't know where they are in terms of it, because that looks like it's just the ones I've been grabbing myself out of my own snakes, as it were. I've been bottling what I've been taking out of my own snake. You could get a job as a snake exterminator, so where are snake medicines, basic venoms? But theoretically, oh no, okay, fair enough. Interesting. Could have sworn I have been picking up medicine from the snakes, and I don't mean... unless... got ya! I've been keeping the briefcase full of snakes. Right, so yes, we'll have some more venom and some more medicine. So whenever I beat a snake, the medicine and venom goes inside my snake container, and at that... oh my god, that's a derpy looking horse. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. I'm going to approach him. Yeah, it's cool, alright, be cool, don't freak out on me. Whee! Pat his nose. I mean, it's going to be bloody difficult to look him in the eyes, but we'll go pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul. Whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other revolving madly in his socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinny. Hopefully he's headed home and not in the 12th dimension. Cool. I accomplished the thing out. As I say, you don't have to walk all the way back here. Back over there. Oh, okay, cool. I can just instantly go to there. So let's go to the Orahole Mine. See if we can rescue another horse. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Yes, it did say scrutiny. For some reason I thought it was excruciating. Another dirty mug. You fucking dirty mug.